So we're talking about channels, we're talking about new ways of approaching clients, and I want to tell you how difficult it was to find the front door to your office. Because it was a bear. And some of you know this because there's renovations going on, and I spent about 15 minutes. I was late for our session, wasn't I? And I finally went to the wrong door, knowingly it was the wrong door because it's a construction client. And I said, look, I want to ask you a question. You probably get asked a lot. And he interrupted. He said, 2 doors down on the left. He said, about 20 times a day, and you're 19 today. And it was 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, 10:15, as you know. Okay, so if we're going to talk about new ways of approaching clients and customers, new ways of appealing to them, then we have to remember that there's a basic underpinning as well. Finding the front door is pretty basic. I said I didn't have any jokes, so I'm glad you laughed. Thank you very much. I do have a sketch. I stopped using PowerPoint one day in Orange when the guy who came to me and wanted to sell me something couldn't talk with his laptop closed, nor could the person to his right, to their right, until I got to the end, to the poor chap who'd built the presentation in the first place. He's the only one who could talk with his laptop down, so I don't use it anymore. I use these, or maybe just chat. We had this opinion that we didn't want to serve our customers, but constantly delight our customers. So it wasn't a matter of meeting their needs or understanding their wants. We wanted to delight them entirely with things they had to face. Secondly, I need to tell you another Hans Snook story, so I need some more volume for this one again as well. But Hans Snook, my great friend, who gave me the coolest job on the planet, also reminded me of the importance of what I had to do at a boardroom meeting one day, where I was presenting to the board. I was on page 7 of, yes, a PowerPoint presentation. And he said, thank you, Patrick, that's enough. And I said, no, Hans, I've got about 33 pages here. He said, no, you're on page 7, and you haven't yet mentioned the customer. I assure you, you're finished. Chucked me out of the boardroom, away I went, and he was dead right, and I haven't forgotten it today, and I tell it to everybody I can. Please don't ever get beyond page 7 before you mention the customer.